everybody. Welcome in to another night of SD Sports Cards. This is Mike back with you again. This will be my last night streaming of the week. Exciting day in that it is Select NFL Release. We got it onto the store here, mid-afternoon. I'm not sure if anybody's seen it yet. I'm going to leave it up on the screen as it is release day. I'm going to go ahead and drop a filler for Topps Chrome NBA 519. Hopefully we can get some movement on it. It's been a long slog trying to do that. Now, if there's no interest, we can always move over to Series 1 as well, or, obviously do Select. I need to let some people filter in here, see that we got it. If you want to do a personal Select, it is $8.50. So, yeah, just let me know. Go ahead and type it in here, too.
To the regular.
Alright, it is 25 NFL Select release day, guys. We had to work on getting it a little priced out and getting it in the store, but it's there. For those who have been buying into Prism, do not fret. Nah, come on. It'll work with me. I do have Prism up here as well, guys. We don't have to do Select only. Prism is up here as well. I'm going to have Select up for a moment, but again, if you want to buy Prism, Prism does have slots off. If you want a combo between Select and Prism, please let me know, and I will help take care of y'all. Select is by far my favorite NFL product of the year. I know I'm not alone in that, however, it's always been my favorite look by a significant margin. This year is a little different, though. There are no XRCs because Panini doesn't have the license to produce the next line of rookies. So those are absent this year. The good news is that it seems that they did increase the number of parallels per box. So that's really awesome. I watched a couple of cases this morning on YouTube. They were really great. So definitely start taking our slots there, guys. I saw a lot of darts coming out, a lot of scats, a lot of Jainties. They seem to really focus on a Shaw as well. There's a lot of really great duels. I saw Shaw, Breeze duel gold out of 10 pulled out of like the first case that I watched. Pretty sure that covered whatever the cost of the case was for the Saints and more. But yeah, we're going to try to push for NBA at first. Just, again, it's just been sitting there forever. And if that doesn't go, then I'm just going to start fillering Select. We'll give it just a minute or two. Like, again, we'll give it like 5-10 minutes on this guy. It is necessary due to how long it's been sitting. And if not, we will go ahead and do Select. In fact, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and type it out. Because why not?
But we traded him to the Angels.
Did he really?
Yeah, for Tyler Ward.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. Yeah. See one there. But they must have seen something in the medical they didn't like, And
Really?
I don't know. He was clearly our best pitcher when he was healthy. He just wasn't healthy. Yeah.
In fact, I have that filler. You know what? Whatever. We'll leave that there. Boom. Yeah. Let's do it that way. $12 per 2 for 22. Top spot gets Bills. Second spot gets Ravens. Third spot gets Falcons. Fourth spot gets Cardinals. Kind of tried to go based on who I know signs there the most. And or has, like, again, the Falcons have Vic, whereas I think it's Larry Fitz for the Cardinals in terms of like signs or signing or patching or parallels for Legends. Warner might be in there for Cardinals too. But yeah, we're gonna let that run unless those spots start coming off. So. Boom. It is on our screen. It's in our store. We're just going to be waiting for people to come in. Again, we have two very close breaks. One that's wide open. I'm sure it won't be wide open for very long, but we will see. Just let me know, guys. Let me know. Uh, it is a rainy day here in San Diego, meaning that people probably are not in yet, which is fair. More than fair. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Let me know. I'll be here all night. We do have a select NFL release day. I do have a filler going on for select. 8 total spots. Top 4 get in. Top spot gets it's $12 per 2 for 22. Top spot gets Bills. Second spot gets Ravens. Third spot gets Falcons, and fourth spot gets Cardinals in select NFL 247. We do have NBA up as well. I started with a filler for that, but honestly, it's release day. Let's focus on select. If anybody wants to do baseball, that is pretty damn close too. I think it's actually our closest break by dollar amount. Not by spot. By spot, that would still be what do you call it? That would still be basketball. And top score NBA 519. Just barely. They're roughly the same amount of money away. Kind of in the same spot, honestly, between the fact that we have two bigger teams. Obviously, the barrier here's a little bit lower, and with 104 and 84 versus 129 and 169. But I'd really love to get some spots off here in select. We can really start moving it. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get into it tonight. It's a great overall product. It's literally my favorite NFL product, by a big margin. The RPAs are, in my opinion, one of my favorites. Maybe Spectra is probably the only one I like more, but you got that thick stock, that constant thick stock, which is different. The zebras are, and like the zoo chasing, is so much fun. FOTL always has the tigers, and then what do you call it? We have the zebra prisms over here in hobby. The zebras are a little bit different than your normal case hit in that it's just a parallel of the whatever level, concourse, premier, field level, club, so on. I don't think they added another level this year, so I hope not. But then again, the parallels, the tie-dyes, gorgeous. The golds have always been gorgeous as well because they have the multiple types between it's like almost like a gold checker. There's the true gold, and then there's the gold laser as well. I mean, there's also retail gold flash, but we don't hit that here. Seriously, just it's so stacked, and part of the reason is that you aren't confined to a single level like Prism, and it's cheaper than Prism still, and sells very, very, very well. So there's no reason why not to jump in. Again, it's also our last year, guys. There's still the color wheel. There is the artistic impressions as well for our case hits. The low numbered color of these rookies, especially right off the bat, sells so high, guys. I mean, I'll use Herbert as an example. That everyone knows that was a crazy time in the hobby. But I mean, his field level tie-dyes, even raw, were a couple grand. And considering that Dart does not sign, his patches and his trues are going to sell very, very high. So that is another thing to take note of, at least when thinking about the Giants. I've seen JT come out like crazy. Shaw, I've seen a lot of as well. Like, really, it seems like they doubled down on the big names. I saw at least it was a Travis Hunter white auto twice out of 4 cases. And that's out of 35. I forgot about the white parallels as well. I still prefer the white mosaic. I think it has a little bit more sheen, but the white select is still gorgeous. The white parallels are sick. My least favorite white parallels Prism. I don't think it looks nice, but I don't think it looks as nice as Mosaic or Select. Um, I saw a bit of Shadur as well. Shadur, I definitely saw a bit of. I didn't see as much Judkins, but that could just be the cases I watched. So the elites really hit here. Like, they really hit. We have an active filler going on. If you are looking to do a personal select NFL, it is $8.50. So just let me know what we're thinking, guys, and we will go from there. It is a very rainy day, so I'm expecting this to start off a little bit slower than normal. I did get my tax return today. I'm heavily debating just ripping a hobby for myself of Series 1. Not a jumbo, but a hobby. Whether to do it or not to do it, I'll decide. I haven't ripped my own hobby box in such a long time. Although I do love opening for y'all too, so there's that. That's been so much fun. Again, museum was a lot of fun yesterday. Now that was a slog to get there. Jeez. But we got there. And we hit big. That Ruta 35 is sick. Whoa, that's not correct. That is not a $20 million. That is not correct. Yeah, just let me know what we're thinking, guys. It is Select NFL Release Day. So I do have that live in the store. I have a filler going for it. 8 total spots. Top 4 get in. $12 per. 2 for 22. Top spot gets Bills. Second spot gets Ravens. Third spot gets Falcons. Fourth spot gets Cardinals. If there's a team in here that you are wanting, again, if it's in the filler, it is completely up for grabs still. It's not until the filler is full that I pull them out of the store. So just let me know, guys. Let me know, and we'll go from there. Hope everyone's doing well, staying dry. It is, for lack of better words, nasty out there. Do, 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 do. Damn, Sterling is expensive. Jesus. If you guys are just joining us, welcome in. We do have a select hobby on the screen. We have a filler going on actively for that. 8 total spots. Top 4 get in. $12 per. 2 for 22. Top spot gets Bills. Second spot gets Ravens. Third spot gets Falcons. Fourth spot gets Cardinals. And select NFL 247. It is literally a wide open slate right there. We do have our other 2 closest breaks over there on our main screens only because select is so barren's the right word, I think. So yeah, we do have, again, both NBA and MLB are 1 second, or what do you call it, are both this basically the same amount of money away. So if there's any spots there that we're looking at, please let me know. I can always start fillering for that as well. Start letting these come off a little bit more naturally, then start fillering for it. But considering it's release day, I wanted to get started with those. And if that doesn't work for us, we'll just figure something out. I appreciate y'all joining us today. And let me know if I can do anything for you. I'll give the filler like 5-7 more minutes. And if that doesn't go, then maybe I'll just do a really cheap one to start and we'll go from there. How's everyone doing out there? If you're in San Diego, I hope you're staying dry and safe, guys. It is what do you call it? It's kind of nasty out there today, to put it lightly.
Yo, Michael, I'm thinking of getting this.
What's up?
Isn't that pretty sick? PSA 10, $80.
Oh no, I know, right? No, I know it's super sick, dude.
No employee discount though on this.
No, Pokemon, we can't do it.
No, any discount? No, any. Nothing.
I mean, look, I don't know when it was comped because it doesn't have a comp thing on there. Give me a second.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it does.
It doesn't have a comp on it. So again, if it's out of date, I can help you. If it's gone up though, obviously I can't do anything. Can I see it again? What is it? Is it? What's the name of it again, dude?
Team Rocket Giovanni.
It's the SIR, yeah.
SIR. Best in Rivals. Oh, low comps. Give me some low comps. There you go. Let's go. Alright, we'll come in now. Looking for anything specific? Not really. Okay, just let me know. Thanks. Low comps. Give me some low comps.
Come here.
Oh, yes.
No, dude.
Come on. 75.
Really? Between the 2 there, and then that one there. I think
$5 off. It's just $5 off. It's up to you though.
Give it to me. Oh, we have orders. Select
nice.
Bengals are off.
Sweet.
Nice. I don't know if we've met yet, Mohammed, but it's nice to meet you. I've seen you place orders for Prism. I do have Prism up here as well. Just wanted to let you know. It is just with it being select release day. I figured it was a good time to have that up. Let's see. So. Got you in there. Hey, nice to meet you too, man. Hope you're doing well. So you're not gonna believe this. So I'll show you this though. It's really funny. It was just a total happenstance. So you brought into Prism Hobby, right? So I'm a WWE fan, and with this gentleman, with Nick Hancock right here, his name, it kind of looks like his name says Nick Khan, and I'm a WWE guy, so I kept typing him in as Nick Khan, and I legitimately thought for half a second that he was doing this to troll me, because I kept messing up his name. But I'm glad to meet you, man. It's very nice to meet you. I saw you got the Bengals as well. In Prism. Are you here in SD, or you what do you call it? How'd you find us? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, you're in Poway. Good deal. Absolute, dude. If you're going to, please feel free to do so. I'm going to be here at the Poway location all day. What do you call it, dude? It's great to meet you. I actually, yeah. So I grew up here in SD. I played baseball. I was, long story short, legally recruited to play baseball at Poway High during their heyday. I used to throw a 93 sidearm. So yeah, this is kind of where I used to hang out before I moved to Dallas for 12 years. Been loving it out here again. Glad you've been in the shop and you could find us though. Is football your main sport? You collect anything else? Always like to get to know the people who join us. And guys, if you are just joining us, just so you know, either take your spots through the store, and I do have this filler going on, which is 8 total spots, top 4 get in. It's $12 per, 2 for 22. I can do a 3 for if someone's interested in that. What do you call it? Top spot gets Bills, second spot gets Ravens, third spot gets Falcons, fourth spot gets Cardinals, and select NFL 247. Takes off a nice chunk of our teams, about 1/8. But yeah, welcome in, Mohammed. If you have any questions or need any help, please let me know. I don't know if you've been done breaking before, but I mean, I've been there as someone new to breaking, a vet, everywhere in between. Big fan of it, actually. Oh, we got orders coming in. The Chargers are off. These are some names I don't believe I've seen, or at least I don't recognize them, which I love. Bengals Reds guy, got you. Got you. Yeah, dude, yeah, so one, welcome in. Two, yeah, I did throw 93 at one point. I got injured. I got ran into by a classmate and that threw that away. But honestly, I love baseball still. I had the pleasure of playing with big time names, both like what do you call it, against and with. Joe Musgrove for the Padres was a year above me, so I played with him for like 3 years in high school. And then there's some again played against guys like Bryce Harper and Chris Bryant because they were around my age. Um, but the real pleasure was that again, like got to play with Joe Musgrove, Connor Joe, Kevin Newman, and a few other people who were like in the pros for a while, for like a solid almost like some 7 to 10 years depending on the player. So it was really great being around that. Um, and so I love collecting baseball. NFL is one of my big PCs as well. Honestly, I'm a big Herbert guy. Um, again, Chargers, whole others. I love the Chargers, but the Spanos family is a curse. Um, but yeah, I love Herbert. Dude, Select is my favorite product by far. I think it hits the hardest, and the RPAs are usually sick patches, especially the low numbered. Say, I'm curious as a Cincy guy. What are your current thoughts on Burrow? And Anthony, if you're out there, welcome in, man. Sorry, I gotta mute this for 1 second. All right, guys, I'm gonna be back 30 seconds. Just need to help something out real fast.
Oh.
Right? I'm like, if I have to move it that far, And I'm back. Yeah, I'm curious what your thoughts are. Honestly, it's funny how Cincy has relevant teams again. Um, Not gonna say what do you call it. Bengals have been struggling a bit, but the Reds are a bit of a younger team again, who have the possibility of being something very solid in their division for years to come. Now, if anybody can dethrone the Dodgers is honestly the big question. The Mets might be able to do it now with Bichette and a few other people, but I just don't know. Oh, guys, speaking of, I forgot to mention, Jerry Seinfeld signs for the Mets. I guess we don't have any interest in this filler, so we'll do it this way. All right, guys, new filler, a little bit smaller, tiny bit cheaper. 4-2, $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Bills, second spot gets Texans. In select hobby number 247. Let's give that a shot. Oof. Maybe one of those nights, huh? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Again, it is Select NFL release day. We got a filler going on for Select. Again, 4-2, $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Bills. Second spot gets Texans. And Select Hobby 247. I'd love to see that go. We do have NBA and MLB on our screen as well. And yeah, if anybody's looking for a personal, Select is $850. We do have Stadium Club, which released yesterday. It's just a crazy release week for sports, that's for sure. Not quite sure what's going on with that. Not really, again, not complaining whatsoever. Just interesting. There was Select and National Treasures for NFL, Stadium Club for, what do you call it? Stadium Club for MLB, and then, what do you call it? I know it's going to keep coming out. I think WWE Universe is next week, and there's a few other things. Like, it's amping up like crazy. The NFL, I know, has to do with the change in what do you call it? The change in the guard going over to tops, and so they're just trying to push everything out that they can. Like, I'm not sure how they're gonna make flawless work. I'm sure they're just like running around like crazy, but it should be interesting. Yeah, so let me know if you guys need anything. If this doesn't start moving, I may just start fillering. I've tried NBA. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe I'll do between MLB and Hobby Select. I don't know. We'll come up with ideas. It's still early, very early. People are just starting to get home, I'm sure, especially with the rain. But yeah, we'll just figure it out from there. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I need to run to the restroom. Sorry. Too much caffeine already.
Still keep the cards.
All right, guys, I'm back. Well, guys, guess I mean nobody. Rough day. Hopefully it picks up like yesterday, but who knows? Who knows at this point? going to be one of those nights, huh? We need some people to come in, man. I can fill her all the time I want, but if no one's here, there's nothing I can do. If you are just joining us, welcome in. We do have, again, all three major sports on the screen. We've got Topps Chrome NBA. We have Top Series 1 2026 Jumbo half case for baseball. And we have the new release for today, Select Hobby NFL. I would absolutely love to get into that. Did get added to the store a little bit. Again, it took it about mid-afternoon for us to get it in there. Trying to let people know that we have it. We do have a filler going on for that. 4 total spots. Top 2 get in. $11 per. 2 for $20. Top spot gets Bills. Second spot gets Texans. And Select Hobby $247. We do have available for our personal as well. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this running for a little bit. If there's no interest in this filler, maybe I've tried NBA. Tried NFL, maybe I'll try MLB. I mean, I think it is spring training start day as well. It's kind of, again, just so much going on at the moment that it's hard to kind of keep track. We had Stadium Club yesterday. I think National Treasures was yesterday for NFL. Then Select is today, and then it's Series 1. Or sorry, then it's the start of spring training. It's all kind of nuts. Select NFL is my favorite NFL product by a long shot. Nick, dude, there you are. Oh, Nick, you want to see something kind of fun? I'll type you in, but yeah, I'll show you something kind of funny afterwards. You're not gonna the next person to buy after you into Prism. Their last name was Khan, dude. And so I thought you were trolling me for half a second and being like, I had to look at the first name and be like, wait, he's not trolling me. Oh, that was funny. Hope you're doing well, man. I had your Bills in a filler earlier, but right? Dude, it threw me. I'm like, no way. I'm like, no way is that the case. And so I was so thrown off. I'm like, dude, either I'm getting trolled or the universe is trolling me. But yeah, no, we just got this into the store today. Dude, your Bills are a great price. I was seeing them hit too. I think Allen does sign in it as well. Dude, no kidding. I don't know if you were in here yesterday as well. It was nutty. We got our first troll attack, or at least I did. It was interesting. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, it's funny. I've told my coworkers this story, but yeah, I worked in restaurants for it's technically 14 years, but again, I had health issues, so it's not 100% that. But like, I've legitimately had like a 6'1" bigger black man want to fight me because I didn't want to give him $20 worth of free eel sauce at a sushi restaurant as a front of house manager. And I'm like, I looked at his order. You know, if he ordered $200, I would be like, whatever. He ordered $20 worth of sushi, and this man had bothered like 4 other employees, and I eventually stepped in. And this dude literally like squared up. I went to go talk to my GM, and this dude Sparta kicked the freaking like swinging doors of the kitchen in. So I'm like, if I've got someone who wants to straight up be in my face and fight me over eel sauce, calling me bald, good luck. But guys, we do have that. I didn't type you in. My bad. Let me do that. Dude, no kidding. And I started when I was 16 years old, so, you know, I saw a lot of stuff very early on. It's my opinion that at least for like 6 months, somebody should have to do that type of job in their life. Just because, like, it's a situation where you finally get to see, like, here's the thing, you have your nice people, you have your great and wonderful people in those situations. Do not get me wrong. At the same time, it's understandable, right? For food, I actually understand it, dude. I'm a bigger guy. If I don't get my calories in, I get hangry, and I'm kind of a dick, or can be. And you know, if you're trying to like get off work and whatever else, you know, I respect that. You can be frustrated and whatever. And then I've had people again. They start off hangry and then they're good once that's over. But there's a difference between like level of understanding and just being outright unreasonable. Precisely, man. Precisely. It also just gives overall perspective of, I would say of the general populace is the best way to put it. It's a wake-up call to reality of what the world is really like. Because I don't know about you, but I definitely was a bit more naive going in, especially at 16. I mean, I learned quick, but I had always been the guy who was nice to, like, service industry workers regardless. Like, I was taught that. So I didn't realize that, like, other people just weren't. Oh boy, so many things to do right now. Oh. I need more top loaders. But yeah, man, what have you been up to, dude? I feel like I saw you type, but it was what, a couple days ago? Dude, I personally am Select over Prism. Here's the thing. Prism, the one thing I will say of Prism's always going to sell higher. And the reason being is that it's like provenance is just like, that's what the industry kind of knows, and it kind of transferred over from basketball. But also what it is that anything that is numbered, there's no other variant of it, I guess is the best way to put it. For Select, there are one-of-ones of every level. So like 4, Concourse, Premier, Club, and Field. And so that creates an interesting situation where there's the one-of-ones do not carry the same value as a Prism one-of-one. Oh, for sure, man. That's what I thought. With coming back, but yes. But here's the thing about that. It's for me. It's the best middle ground between collectability and resale. Field levels sell like crazy. And it's just an opportunity to really hit cards that are numbered for and autos for your team at a price that isn't like Prism. You get way more parallels per Select box. The autos, I believe it's one extra one. I believe it's an extra auto per box as well. It's usually it's 2 in 1. But you have the patch, which can be a patch auto as well. I personally like the parallels more. The zebra case hit is sick. I like the white on Select more than I like in Prism. The tie-dye is nowhere else. And I think it's going to carry over super well. The golds are really interesting in that they have the multiple parallels of them. Green and Select super pops as well. And they do technically have, I think, 2 different types. The black finite and the black laser for, what do you call it? For parallels for black as well. Not the RPAs and the autos. Not the RPAs and autos, but just base. So the thing is, it's just so deep in what you can hit that still sells really well compared to the price. Zebras have always done well, and I have a feeling they're going to do super well going into the future. But I feel like per box you get more for select than you do for prism. It's like prism is much more hit or miss. If you get a great prism box, it's going to crap on a great select box, but a bad select box will crap on a bad prism box. If that makes any sense. The floor is just better. Also, there's some sick duels like I haven't seen all of them, but like Shaw and Breeze have dual signatures and stuff like that. Like they're continuing their sticker auto situation where they get big names, small names. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say the thing is I'll never crap on Prism. Prism will always be king. But based on what I've seen, I like Select. And if you're going to get sticker autos either way, Prism or Select, so I'd rather have a better chance at hitting something really great. I mean, the Prism this year, they did well with having those duels and those triples for the same team. But historically, that did not exist in Prism. Not as much, at least. Also, I'm not sure if Select has a bigger checklist. I don't think it does, but I feel like more legends, at least in past, more legends signed. Like you were seeing more Dan Marino for the Dolphins in Select than you were seeing Dan Marino in Prism in history, like in years past. I've only seen a few cases so far as its release day, so I can't speak on that precisely. It's a completely different situation. All right, there's two left in the filler, but I think you're the only one in here right now, Nick. Oh, do you just want the bills, dude? I can always do that for you too. I realized, I don't know why it took me that long to realize that it was in your what do you call it? Why your team was in the filler? Yeah, if you just want them, dude, I got you. Yeah, I'll kill this. The filler. Yeah, we'll kill the filler. I'm probably yeah. Okay, good deal. Did you want to take him to the store or did you want to send for him? Either way is fine. I just don't want to take him out of the store if that's the way you want to go. Store? I figured. I'm just going to type you in here. I know you're going to send for him. It's your team. They are there for you, sir. You are all typed in. That way, when it comes through a minute or two or however long, it will be there for you. Screw it. Let's do like a cheap filler. Why not? I see you, Nick. You're good, man. And as you can see, I already have you typed in. Appreciate you, dude. I'm hoping we can keep that streak going for you, dude. I really am. I want to keep hitting bills for you. Oh, dude, yeah, no, I know. That was the thing. So, what do you call it? We got selected there a little bit later because the release days have been wonky. I saw people taking Prism. I'm like, damn, I don't think a lot of us don't like the release days are so hard to keep up with. Um, but yeah, no, dude, I'm glad you didn't do that. We do have right now we have a little over a sealed case just in this shop, so we definitely want to run it. We have personals for it as well. Um, but yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun. I'm really hoping I get to rip it. Unfortunately, unless it goes tonight, though, it would have to take until next Tuesday for me to even be have a chance to do that. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, Nick. Uh, I there's a select few people, kind of period, who can just. I'm just gonna call it dome a what do you call it, dominanti. It's not a that's someone's rent usually. Maybe not in California fully. Sometimes in California fully though. We don't have NT in the house yet, brother. Yeah, we don't have NT in the house yet. We have NT. We have Immaculate 24 and 25. Pretty much just as expensive, I believe. Not quite, but close. Casey, you also bought in Prism, didn't you, earlier today? Yeah, we have. We just so you know, we do have Select as well, man. We had to add it a little bit late because we were figuring it out, and the release days are weird. This many in a row is odd. You bullied him into it. I love it. Bully him more. Tell him to kill it. Make him kill it. No, I'm just kidding. Killing it would basically be doming an NT. Yeah. Ned, you know, you do your best, man. That's all we can do. Peer pressure is real in this hobby, that's for sure. Oh, but yeah, Nick, just to give you an idea of like why what do you call it? This product is so great compared to Prism. It's so like I'm just looking at Casey's order here. The Panthers are $60 essentially. You know, it'd be 59 on our screen here for one box of Prism and 5 boxes of optic blasters. Now, for $10 more, you can get them in two hobbies in Select, and that's kind of the difference in price. Is that it's you can basically almost for the same price versus kind of having Prism with a little bit of bonus. You can get two full hobby boxes for your team for roughly the same price, if not just a tiny bit more expensive, which the odds pay out in your favor. So that's part of that's really like that was the best reference point I could get for price point to hit potential between Prism and Select. Is that right there? Yeah, it's $9 more. Do you have any Select in your PC, by the way, Nick? Panthers and Bears and 247. Got you, my man. Got you. I'll type you in. Did you want to? Are you sending Venmo, Casey, or did you want to just do it through the store? I just don't want to take them out of the store if that's the way you want to do it, because there is that discount for taking 2 teams. Typically, I'm not sure about this one yet, but yeah. Nick, have you seen select cards yet? By the way, dude, because you should take a look at them. They're gorgeous. Much larger frame and picture than Prism by far. Yeah, Casey, just let me know. If you want to take them through the store, obviously I just keep you typed in here. Or if you want to send, I'll take them out of the store. That way no one else can take them. Is that supposed to say show, or was snow man something I'm not familiar with? Oh, got you. Got you. Got you. Sorry. Did not put 2 and 2 together. Did not put 2 and 2 together whatsoever. It's been a, let's just put it this way. This is my last day before a day off, which I think is kind of needed. My brain is fizzling out. I'm running on caffeine and protein at the moment, and that's about it. Caffeine's protein, and a little bit of I don't know. Yeah, my brain's done. Clearly. All right, Casey's all paid up. Let me go ahead and take care of that. And let me take this off. All right, we're all paid up and caught up. Appreciate you, Casey. Yeah, honestly, what's really cool about Select 2, they do have duels, and then there's this whole situation too where, like, say, the one I've seen is DeAndre Hopkins. He has a dual patch and also I think a dual patch auto. Where he's Cardinals and Titans. So it's one of those interesting situations where multiple teams have a lot of value. It's actually to the point where, like, unless it is like a dual patch auto out of 10 and it's like Travis Hunter, or like a dual patch auto and it's like Hunter and Shador, we're actually going to be doing a random at the beginning where, like, left top and then what do you call it, right bottom, just because there's a solid amount of them in there. Most of them are same player. Most of them are same player though, and a lot of them are same team. But they straight up stack Select, and if you get a chance, dude, look at the patch autos. They're absolutely nuts. They are. They're like the low out of 10 or less has crazy patches usually. But yeah, on that note, I do have a filler going on for it. I've just been running it cheap for the moment. It's $8 per, 2 for 15. Top spot gets Dolphins, second spot gets Jets, and select NFL. Number 247. If we want bigger teams, I can always do that too. We've just been kind of moving in, trying to see what will happen. It's very much a rainy day here in SD. And I'm sure it took forever for people to come in. Hey, what's up, Phenom? Alright, now we're starting to move. We are starting to move. Loving to see it. Okay, those guys were into my filler. Cool. People are starting to see that we're live. They're seeing it select NFL release day. I love it. Not to give anybody any fret. Also, just to show you, Casey and Nick, because I know you guys bought in. We do have Prism Hobby over here as well. If you guys, again, if there's any teams that you see like in both breaks and you want to take them, let me know. Yeah, I do have both NFLs over here on the screen. Obviously, Select is the big focus, considering it just released today. But, man, I'd love to do both. Why not do 3? We could, at 7 o'clock, we got 2.5 hours or more. If we keep going, I don't care. I'm off tomorrow. We can go a little bit later. We'd call it. We could do Select. We could do Select. We could do Series 1. Hell, if we cleared our screen today, that would be awesome. But how you doing, Phenom? If you're out there, of course. Alright. No one wants this filler. We're going to try one with better teams. Alright, better teams in the filler now. 4-2, a little bit more expensive, but still worth it. $12 per, 2 for 22. Top spot gets Vikings, second spot gets Ravens. Let's just see if we can keep moving it along. I mean, it is what's moving, so we might as well keep it going. Let me fix the filler over here. I know Henry does sign, by the way. Derrick Henry does, in fact, sign. And if I don't get any traction here, I might just try one for baseball, because I don't know. Also, there's super cheap teams there. But probably not. We're going to probably stay focused on NFL. I'm sure we're going to keep going. But I want to move it. Let's see what happens. How's everybody's week's been out there? I don't know about y'all, but I was thrown off, especially with the holiday. For whatever reason, yesterday I thought I had today off because I thought today was Friday. It's just a weird situation with that. I don't know what was up with that. And just a heads up, guys, we are 3 minutes away from the shop closing down for the day. If you aren't aware, though, we have the card crawl coming up at, this Saturday. Starts with Honey Hole and ends with our 2 locations here in Poway and Mara Mesa. Please feel free to come through. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be pizza, events, RIPS, all sorts of fun stuff to do. I'll be here all day at the Poway location. It'll be it's going to be my first one, so it should be very interesting and a lot of fun. On that note, I'm just going to, I need to move some stuff to the back of the shop before we close everything down. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna step away for like literally 30 seconds. I need to crack my back. I've got a really bad back, and this rain messes with it. I'm gonna be again. It'll be just a minute, not even. Like literally go and like crack my back because I feel like the pressure moving and stuff. It's horrible. Oof. I do not like. It's not that I love the rain. I love the weather. I do not love the switch from rain to high pressure to rain again. It's like my back is a Rice Krispie treat, and not the fun kind. But what are we thinking tonight, guys? I've been trying to filler this, but with to little no avail. Um, whoa, not really sure what direction we would like to go. We do. It is active right now, where it's 4-2, $12 per 2 for 22. Again, the 2 for is less than the price of the teams. Top spot gets Vikings. Second spot gets Ravens. Trying to do a little bit of a smaller filler situation to begin the night. If we get some movement, we could absolutely do that. Please feel free to, if one of your teams is in the filler, guys, you do not have to just drop for the filler. I can take them out of the filler and type you in. Especially on this guy, 24 is an easy price for me to slot under team in. So just let me know what we're thinking. I'd love to get into Select NFL. It is my favorite NFL product by a large margin. Zebras are some of my favorite parallels by far. The ability to hit due to the multiple levels is unparalleled. The color wheels and the color wheels and the artistic impressions are always beautiful. We need to remember that the color wheels do have numbered versions as well, so you as well as the phenomenons. So the color wheels can be black finite as well as gold. Definitely something to keep in mind, because not again, when you have color blasts and mangas, you don't necessarily need paralleled versions, but you can only again, it's kind of like the kaboom effect is the way I'd put it. It definitely helps boost the price. But just let me know what we're thinking. If this filler fails, I don't really know where to go from here is the only thing. I've tried most of what I think would work, unless I wanted to just run a really big filler for one of the big teams. Don't make me spend my tax return, guys. I don't want to have to rip something on stream to keep myself entertained. Come on. Help me out. I'm legit debating buying a Series 1 hobby. I mean, it's so cheap.
130.
Plus the discount. And you can't even get Pokemon at retail for that. Let's see. What does my account look like? All you can eat sushi or a Tops hobby rip. What to do, what to do. If I got a bigger tax return, I would have done pristine. That would have to be a big tax return, and I'm a single guy with no kids. Not happening. I don't get that child tax credit. Were you dancing with slabs in the back of the room for a little bit there too? I don't know why it took me this long to realize that you're probably dancing back there with them. I'm like,
Yeah.
just, my brain's running at like 5%. I didn't sleep well. And then, you know how it is before you finally have a day off after a while. It's just Nada wants to go. Just like this filler. Come on, guys. Help me out. Help us out. Am I literally going to have to run like a $1 filler on the Guardians? 10 spots, $1 per top spot gets the Guardians. Let's see. What can I do that's actually interesting? You know, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna filler all 3 breaks on the screen, because why not? I'm running a crazy filler. Why not? 6-3, $10 per. Oh, that's not right. I didn't give any kind of 2 for deal there. That's genius. This way, if anybody's interested in all 3 breaks, we can just do it this way. 6-3, $10 per, 2 for 18. Top spot gets Raptors in NBA 519. Second spot gets Padres in Series 1 676. And third spot gets Dolphins in Select 247. Because why not? That's going to be a heck of a filler to type out, though. why not? And if you drop for 3 spots, then you get a chance to get all 3 teams. Unless we get some more movement or something, not more direction, I'm not sure what else to do. What we gonna do, guys? What we gonna do? Oop, Nick. Got the Niners. Very nice. Appreciate you, Nick. You know what? Screw this crazy feller. I don't care. No one's gonna buy it. I'm just literally, I don't know, racking my brain. Dude, that's fair. And they hit well, too. They've been hitting well on our streams, like, nonstop. Is there anybody you'd like to see in a filler, Nick? I mean, right now I think you're the only person in here. So, I mean, I can literally ask you what you want, dude. What do you call it? Obviously, I can't go crazy with anything, but if you want to see something, dude, just let me know. Like, even if it's just one team and you're like, split a hobby in a few weeks, my buddy. Oh, dude, no, I feel you. I was literally just offering it to you because, yeah. I get to see how many viewers are in here, and it's just you, my man. So I totally get it. I just like to offer. At this point, I'm like almost just going to run like a stupid cheap one. And just let it ride. Oh, brother, man, I already sent out the Kaler bat signal before stream. I let him know since he went really hard on baseball. And so he said he's kind of baseballed out. So I was like, well, just want to let you know that Select's in here. And so he's aware. He's aware. But I don't think he's coming in here tonight. He did spend a lot of money this last week. So if he comes, be super happy. If he doesn't, totally understand. Be really funny if we actually like sent. Oh, dude, very much so. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I get it. It was like I was trying to send him a message being like, you know, dude, I'm not trying to tell you to come in and spend money. I'm just letting you know the select's here. Some people really love it. Some people, it's not their thing. I totally respect both things. All I can do is let people know. I don't expect people. I do not come in here expecting people to spend money. I love it when they do. I love being able to rip for everybody, especially when I hit big. But I'm here to have fun. And if you're here to hang out, I'm just as happy as if you're here to buy. You do not have to spend to hang out here. That is not a requirement. Now, if you start, trolling me, then yeah, you gotta spend some money first before I'll let you hang around. If you troll me but you spend money, I don't care. Like Donnie called me Helen Keller yesterday. I don't care. It's funny. He's, it's lighthearted. We know each other and whatever. I like having fun like that. Yeah, troll me all you want, but buy a stadium club first. Oh, yeah, the whole princess thing. My God. Yeah, no kidding. Donnie ran with that, too. You lost your glass slipper, princess. Donnie's a good guy, man. We did a good personal for him yesterday. I was happy that Stadium Club hit for him. Dude, here's the thing. I actually love that. Like, we're here to have fun, man. Like, part of the reason why this job is great is that it's, it's a fun aspect, or what do you call it? It's just a fun interaction for the most part. The thing I genuinely hate the most is when I'm just like, dude, I will literally take trolls coming in here all day like they were yesterday, than sitting here for 4 hours, like some nights have been, and being like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's happening? Who's out there? Because no one's actually coming in. I'll take being called a bald princess, Helen Keller, I don't really care. Oh crap, Donnie's out there. He's hearing me. He's gonna start calling me princess again. Whoa, Donnie took a lot. Donnie's a hero. Donnie chasing that Patrick Mahomes auto too.
Alright, Mike, I'm out.
Alright, man. Have a good one.
Good luck.
Appreciate it. Donnie, are you going to come in here and start trolling me now? I'm just waiting on it. Although he might have just came in, bought, and then left. I don't know. Either way, it's great. I just realized something. Did we summon Donnie by talking about him? Donnie, did we summon you? Did you, feel you were being talked about? The Seahawks are a great buy, too. And the Packers. So, Donnie is Beetlejuice confirmed? If only Kaler worked that way. Appreciate you, Donnie. That was a huge amount of movement, man. Beetlejuice or Candyman? I would take being Beetlejuice over Candyman, because being Candyman also sounds like something else that would be involved with an island that first word starts with an E, and we all know where I'm going with that. The only Candyman that's okay is John Candy. No, I know, Donnie. Dude, it's so weird with no XRCs. But the cases that I've watched, it seems like they loaded it a little bit more. That there's 2 or 3 more parallels per box. Without the XRC chase. What I can say is that, dude, the 2 people who I've seen fly out are Genty and Shaw. It's crazy, but I'm actually with you. Select is my favorite NFL product. I've been talking about it for a while. The multiple levels, the patches and the RPAs and patch autos are always better than most other same level products. And again, in my opinion, Optic is great, but again, you get your auto per box and everything else is different. Select, in my opinion, is like the perfect middle ground of, again, it's not cheap, but it's also not so expensive like Prism. But the cards still sell well, but they're also just really cool to collect. Like it just hits every mark for me, at least for NFL. Basketball, I think, was pretty damn expensive for a while though. And that's because they did like the Skyrite or the whatever the no, not Skyrite. That's Tops. The signatures where like you had Kobe and the on cards and stuff that really boosted the value. Dude, I would really love Select to go. We didn't get it up until later today. The release days are confusing, dude. There was National Treasures and what do you call it? Stadium Club earlier in the week. I know you know Stadium Club, Donnie. I'm sure you know NT as well. But then there's Select today. Today was the first day of spring training as well, right? Like, so there's just all these things in the sports world happening at once that's just throwing me for a loop. And then the condensed Panini schedule is also really weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit for you. Were you around for the museum last night, Donnie? Because I know you took some teams. I'm trying to remember who you took, but I'm pretty sure I hit for you. At least, I know there was a Ty Cobb base for the Tigers. There was something else, though, that I'm pretty sure I hit for you. Can't remember what teams you had. Speaking of... Actually, I can just pull that up. You hit for the Brewers as well, I'm pretty sure. Wait, I'm just gonna... Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the no XRC. The one thing that I think I like about Select this year a little bit more is that there's none of the prospect BS that Panini's been doing. Like, I don't need my third or fourth year college Arch Manning auto to bolster the product. You know, bolster in large quotations. No, it's not that. Ah! This ring light has a mind of its own, I swear. Stay up. Son of a gun. Who's gonna help us move this, though, guys? Come on. I mean, Donnie took a huge chunk out, so again, not gonna ask any more of that. Ow. I am not the proper size for this office. What do I do, guys? What do I do? I'm half debating getting a stadium club or something at this point. Just to put cards in the air. Come on, dude. Stay up. No. No. Bad ring light. Bad. I don't want to be fighting with my lighting, please. Thank you. Come on, guys. We gonna do something tonight, or am I just gonna be sitting here for 2 more hours? What are we up to? Anybody, like, get their schedule absolutely wrecked by this rain getting home today? I had, like, 4 different lights out on the way to come into work. Had to leave, like, a full hour before I had to be here. If anybody's a Pokemon person, Ascended Heroes ETBs do release tomorrow. And will be available in shop as well. I know that's not necessarily what we're talking about here, but figured I'd bring it up. I'm a legit rip. Who's my one person out there? Would you want to see me rip a Series 1 hobby? Got my tax return. I'm seriously debating it. I haven't ripped a baseball box to myself in years. I'm talking about years. Still me and yes. Ah, dude, I'm seriously debating it. Bad influence, so don't listen to me. I feel that, dude. I feel that. I don't know, dude. It's just I have a gut feeling I can do well. I'm looking at other stuff. It's just the price is so good. Again, you can't even get like you use a Pokemon reference. Well, dude, it's $135 a box. There's almost nothing out nowadays that's that price. Now I get it's not necessarily the easiest hit, but I don't know. The thing is, putting cards in the air does help more people come in too. So I am just getting a clearer answer on it because again, I don't want to. There's things that I would need to do in order to have it. So I sent the text off, and if I get the response I think I'm gonna get, then I'm probably gonna end up ripping. Won't be doing it unless he gives me the okay, though. Obviously. I wish this was my business. That would be a dream. But working here's still a dream too. And Nick, you live in San Diego but aren't into baseball, dude. Do you ever go to Padres games? Have those top scrum basketball purchases earned any interest yet? Oh, you're not. That's right. You're not in SD. Sorry. That's right. Sorry. I'm used to people in SD. My bad. I mean, by technicality, they have only because the box prices keep going up. So in reality, it probably would be more expensive if that was being relisted. Dude, Donnie, I've been literally. I started the night off with a filler for them. I did the filler yesterday for it too, and for sure, Nick, dude, I would try fillering it yesterday. Even with the trolls and the extra viewership, I got nothing, and then that's when I moved over to Museum. I've been trying to push something. I've tried fillering the Lakers or doing like a wrap, like some mixture of the $19 teams every day, and I can't get any movement on it, dude. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure, like at this point, if you wanted to take like the Lakers or the Spurs, and like you wanted me to message Alex and see what we could do, I'm sure. But I don't know. I want that to go, dude. I've been trying to push it. Like I've been saying, they've been sitting for like probably 5-6 weeks, and I want it to go. It's why I have it on screen one. It's just tough. I don't know if it's a price barrier or what. Donnie, as far as I've seen, there are no XRCs this year. Because they don't have the license to do the first, like, it would be, my understanding is that it would be too complicated because, again, they could do XRCs, but then they couldn't do any licenses on the XRCs, which then what kind of value do the XRCs even really hold? Because it's not really the first rookie card, because it can't have a license because they don't have the rights to the players from next year's draft. With logos, rather. So because they don't have the rights to those players with the license, I don't think they're going to do that. Now that would have been cool. Throwback XRCs would have been sick. Getting like a different, different parallel, like the big ones over the years. Well, Donnie, at this point, you need to go to Topps and just make sure that they actually do something nice, because Panini is about to be a God, it's going to be a tertiary company at this point. And that's because Topps is basically 1 and 2 at this level. All right, I just did a cheap filler because there was no one really in here, but we'll try a different filler for select. Unless Donnie, if I do a filler for NBA, would you be interested in it to help it go? I want to make it go, but I need someone to help me commit. Nope, that's what I thought. That's the issue. I keep trying to push it, but no one wants to take it. All right. All right. We'll try doing it this way then. What the heck? Is it not going through again? No. Bad. God dang it. Hate when it does this crap. There we go. Filler 4-2, $13 per 2 for 24. Top spot gets Cowboys, second spot gets Ravens, and select NFL 247. Whoa. Donnie, I'm not really sure what to do with it at this point. The only thing I can say is that it, like, probably if you wanted to just transfer whatever you spent over to a different break, I would totally understand. And I'm sure we can make that work. Because, again, I understand your money's kind of just been sitting there. And you did get the Warriors, so it's not necessarily a small team. Like, that's basically the same price as the Browns or the Jags in Select. Or the Red Sox. The Red Sox plus another team in Series 1. So please let me know, dude. I'm happy to, like, help work something out for you. See what we can do. I don't want you to feel like you're stuck waiting forever. Again, if you want to wait, absolutely, but I've tried, my man. I really have. But yeah, no, believe me, I know it's been sitting there for a minute. Oh, you got the 76ers too. Shit. You have a lot of big spots. My God. I've been trying, dude. I really have. I'm not sure. So yeah, if you want if you want me to help work something for you, I can. Unfortunately, I don't know how to push the break much further. I've tried Lakers fillers. I've tried smaller fillers. Just the only offer I've had in the last week or two was that troll who offered 58 on the Pelicans, which was actually a solid offer. Like you've been going hard with us, like between the personals and other breaks. So like, yeah, please let me know if there's anything I can do. What are we thinking, guys? Rough. Rough it is. are we thinking, guys? What do we want to do? Give me one of those nights, guys. What can I do? What can I do to help stuff move? We need a speech about this being Panini's last year. Alright, I can do that. Well, I have mentioned it before, but the big deal is that, as a lot of people will echo, when it comes to Topps and NFL, they do not necessarily have the best history. They did have Topps Chrome and Topps Finest, which of course I think are going to do fairly well. However, Topps Chrome is not going to be Prism. If we're lucky, they'll do 2 autos a box, but there's a solid chance they're going to do one just like Topps Chrome Basketball. Same thing with Topps Flagship. Let's be honest, Topps Flagship is not the same as Donruss, which is basically what we'd be talking about when it comes to Topps Paper. Mind you, it's still going to do very well because it's the first release, but it is not the same. The secondary issue being is that the only thing I can compare Select to would be Finest. Finest is not anywhere near the same as Select. One, Select, you're going to be hitting infinitely more parallels and more likely more rookies. Finest does not have RPAs. Select does. After that, you lose all other mid-level Chrome products from Topps. You're not getting anything else. And Finest doesn't have the case hit like a Color Wheel or a Zebra that does super well. I'm just going to be real with y'all. So that's the big thing. Panini short prints, Panini's products. Topps, especially now, is not going to be able to keep up with the manufacturing. We have already seen it. All these products keep getting put behind schedule. So not only are we going to get limited products, at least for the first few years, but there's going to be nostalgia over Panini products because of that. So it's twofold in that regard. The Select is one of the premier Chrome products that has existed for both major sports in NFL and NBA. Has always sold very well, has always done very well, has always looked fantastic. And I mean, at one point, the courtside or the field level silver was worth more than a Prism silver. There was only 1 year where that's no longer the case, and that was 2020 Select, because they decided to put field level silvers in retail, which they subsequently fixed the next year because they realized how badly they screwed up. So, with field level silvers being worth a buttload of money, it being the last year of field level silvers, the fact that you have multiple levels to be able to hit golds. Golds are 10 out of regardless of the 4 levels you hit. Tie-dyes are out of 25 regardless of the level you hit. Whites are out of 35 regardless of the level that you hit. There is club level only out of 49 red mojos. Something very particular to club level that they started, I believe, in 2020. 2020. There are so many things that are hiding in Select, and it's just stuff that Topps doesn't do. It's not that Topps isn't going to put out great products. I think especially it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to happen. But Panini has been there, done that, and they keep loading their products like Prism and Select because they know that they are losing their license. So now is the time to buy. Now is the time to take that chance because, again, what we're going to see, you're not going to get a Dart Auto this year. but you're also not going to get and there's no other chance at a Scat rookie auto. There's no other chance at a Shaw rookie auto. There's no other chance at a Jainty rookie auto. And at this point, we're running out of mid-tier products. NT is already out. And I'm going to say mid-tier, again, it sells high, but I'm talking about price point, guys. At this point, with the license running out, we are at the NT and, we're at the NT and Flawless part of the year. The only product left that I see slated that is going to be affordable is Chronicles. We have Prism Black coming out. Prism Black is not going to be affordable. It's going to be potentially more expensive than than Prism, because it's an exclusive. It's a 1 year run. It looks clean. It did very well. I think it's going to have nebulas just like it did in in NBA. So like again, we have, I think it's Prism Black, Flawless, and Chronicles, and that's it. Unless I'm missing one other product that, like, again, they keep slamming everything in here before the draft happens, so I don't know. Flawless is never affordable. It's great and could be worth so much damn money, but it's not affordable. Nor is it really, again, it's not a pack rip. It's literally a suitcase. So for that reason, buying into your select hobby, buying into, and we have Prism as well, buying into any of your Panini products has a double value, not just in the fact that it's a new release, or not just, or the releases that have come like literally in the last 3 weeks. But on top of that, it is the last time you're going to be able to buy these products with a license. Probably ever. Panini has shown they are not going to cave in to Topps demands or Fanatics demands, and are just going to continue producing unlicensed Downtowns and whatever else. If you want evidence that that's not going to do well, look at the difference between Wemby and Wemby autos before he had his license and after. Obviously, his one-of-ones and low-numbered rookie autos or rookie patch autos from Topps that are unlicensed still sell for astronomical numbers. However, if you want to compare his higher-numbered ones, or his base, along with his second year compared to his now third year with a logo, the third year logos are sometimes outselling by a large margin some of the mid-tier rookies. People care about the damn logos. They just do. Now, if you're a PC guy, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Spend your collection dollars the way that you want to. But if you care about your value carrying long-term, if you care about your collection carrying long-term value, you need to do license, dude. You need to. Like, I just can't. There's no wrong way to collect. There's so many wrong ways to invest. And if you're a collector and an investor, you need to keep that in mind. So now is the time to get it because, again, there is never a cheaper time to buy a product than when it releases. It always goes up unless every product hit has been hit, and that is rare. The reason why 2018 Prism is so expensive still is because the Luka Black is still out there, in theory. The reason why 2011 Topps Chrome is so expensive is because the Steph Curry Superfractor is out there, in theory. Again, these could be in private collections, but the reason why they're so expensive is because of that. If the NFL Shield scat doesn't get hit, that's going to be a big chase. Even if the Dart Field Level 101 doesn't get hit, massive chase. So take your teams, take your spots. I don't know how else I can sell that. It's a great product. We either take our opportunities or we don't. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. If you enjoy my diatribes, I have no problems doing it. At least someone's listening. All right. On that note, after the monologue slash speech slash diatribe, we do have a filler going on. $13 per, 2 for 24. Top spot gets Cowboys, second spot gets Ravens. Select NFL 247. We do have Series 1 Jumbo and Top Scrum Hobby 519 on the screen. I would love for either one of those breaks to get some movement. And for those who are interested, in case you are a double NFL fan, we do have Prism as well on the screen. That's mainly just in case someone wants to take it in both, any of their teams in both. Obviously the focus is Select, since it is our new release, guys. We gonna make something happen, guys? I mean, we're live for about another hour and a half. Would definitely love to see something happen, but I don't know what else I can really do. I'm just probably going to leave this filler out for a little bit unless someone takes more spots. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? This is rough. I didn't get a response on my text either, so it looks like I'm not doing that at least. Rough day, man. Well, I appreciate you being out there, Nick. Yeah, I don't know where else I can really go with this. Really don't. Like, the only thing I could do is like select NFL's expensive. Crap. This is tough. For sure, man. No, I'm definitely hoping so. Oh. Sorry, it's raining really badly here in San Diego. I may have to step out here in a second too. My back is like spasming. It happens. Just hurts a little bit. Pardon me. Oh, yeah. I'll try standing up and see if that fixes it. Ooh. Yeah, I'm hoping more people come in, man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we got a lot of crazy views yesterday and a lot of movement. So it could be that it's just going to be a quieter night. Um, Again, there's also a lot of releases going on, and some of those happen during the day with other breakers, meaning that some people may have spent money with other people. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate everybody who comes here and spends here, but there's other people out there too. So I get that, whether they're going and buying a personal box or, taking teams somewhere else, like, dude, it happens. So I have no doubt that we're going to get this to go because, I mean, again, I don't think it was live till around 4 o'clock. And we have, like, was it just under half the teams gone already? Yeah, we're almost there at half the teams. My man, anything was faster than NBA. And oh no, it's not a. I mean, it's an injury, but honestly, dude, no. I had to have fusion a couple years ago. Herniated it really badly, and so the metal, honestly, is the biggest pain in the butt about it because like it expands and contracts depending on the weather and or pressure. Um, and so it can just end up hitting these nerves where like some days it just causes these crazy spasms and there's not much I can really do about it than just kind of ride it out, like try to stretch it out and whatever else. Like it's not horrible. Like dude, I have a high tolerance for pain. Um, it's just more of also what's great when we're busy. I get to get up and move and do stuff. When it's not super busy, I'm sitting in this chair, and it's like literally it was my L5S once, like right where you sit. So that doesn't help anything, along with the weather. But I'm dude, I'm good. Like it takes me like no joke. I like dude, I it wasn't a full break, but like I straight up shattered. Like I just broke my like straight up broke my finger, and I'm like I was like crap. That really obviously not crap. I was saying other obscenities, but I don't want to cuss like that on here. Because that thing was just like it was a door frame or a door that got it. So like it not only did it break, but like it straight up got cut into too. Like that hurt. Within like 10 minutes, I'm like, well, that just needs to be wrapped. Yeah, it's throbbing, but whatever. And I was using it to play video games. Like it, and I was typing with it too. Like it sucks, but pain's just another part of life for me. But yes, in terms of NBA, I genuinely don't know what to do. I don't. Um, I have tried doing like a 13, like a deal where you get great pricing if you, try to get the Lakers off at 10 spots. Um, I've tried the cheaper teams, just no one wants it. And I get it. It's not a new release anymore, but I don't know. I feel bad, especially for Donnie. Donnie's got a lot of money in there. A few people do. And so I may talk with Boss Man about any ideas we can do to get that to move a little bit more because it literally has the least amount. Well, sorry, Series One has the least amount of money on the screen. It is, man. I mean, it is. I mean, the thing is, if the Lakers or the Spurs were off, I think it would be obtainable. It's just you need someone who's willing to take that leap. And I've tried fillering it, but the filler is tough because you can't really throw any other teams in there. What you been up to today, Nick? What'd you have for dinner, bro? I'm hungry, so now I'm thinking of ideas what to eat. Chicken sandwich, nothing too exciting. I feel that. I don't know. Honestly, even a chicken sandwich sounds good right now. I'm planning on going to this all-you-can-eat sushi place tomorrow, dude. I've been waiting to do it, and I'm excited. Oh, there really are good ones out in Vegas, man. There really are. What do you call? I got buddies who run breaking business and a card shop out there, actually. So I've heard all about that. Um, what's it called? This one's literally like 3 minutes from my house though, which I love. And it's like for lunch, I think it's like $33, and it's just, dude, I can put away some sushi, and I'm making myself so hungry right now. My God. Oh, okay. Well, we do have another viewer, so welcome in, second viewer. We do have select NFL hobby release today. We got that on the screen. If you've broken before, we do have a filler going on for that. Just 4 total spots. Top 2 get in, and we lost everybody. $13 per 2 for 24. Top spot gets Cowboys. Second spot gets Ravens. And select NFL 247. But yeah, dude, I love all you can eat sushi. I can put away easily 4 or 5,000 calories in a single meal. especially with that setup. I'm actually curious. That was awesome. Oh, stop. There we go. Oh, dude, yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what I'm about to do, dude. Yeah, I've got. Luckily, my condo has what's it called? Has a nice little gym in there. So what I typically do is I I need to eat a little bit of carbs beforehand, usually just to keep everything up. I go ahead and it depends. I'm probably not. I would normally do legs just because that usually takes the most energy and requires the most like fuel to recover. But I work all day Saturday, so legs, and I'm gonna be on my feet, so definitely not doing that. Probably gonna do like I'll probably do back and buys. I did chest and tries already this week. Um, and just really smash it, then do some cardio afterwards. That's when you just like go shower. Um, what do you call it? Drink a little bit. Drink like a nice amount of water to let your stomach expand. Wait about 20 minutes and then go chow down. Oh yeah, no, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but at one point I was 340 pounds. So my ability to put away food is not an issue. Yeah, Asian flavors are honestly it's the one thing I learned how to cook Asian flavors, mainly Japanese, Thai, and Korean. Some Chinese too, but Chinese isn't necessarily the healthiest palate overall, at least the Americanized versions of it. Um, and yeah, I went to town learning how to do it, and that's actually how I lost most of my weight. And it's just because, again, they're most of what they use is lean, and all their flavor comes from spices and sauces, which don't carry as much calories as what do you call it? The Americanized version, like American versions of it. Like they, if you, for sweetener, they tend to use honey instead of sugar, which really reduces the calories down and stuff like that. But dude, just God, my mouth is actually watering talking about this. Damn it. This is what happens when you don't eat for like I don't know. I ate at like 11 a.m. Now it's like 8. Oh man, that was crazy. I haven't made my own mouth water like that in a minute. Last time I think my mouth watered like that was before I ate A5 Wagyu and I knew it was coming. Oh, what are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? Dude, it happens. It happens, man. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna see what time they closed. Dude, if they didn't close till like 11, I might just go tonight. Like, I don't care. I'm so hungry. God damn. No, they close like literally when I get off. Awesome. Okay, tomorrow it is. Alright, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this with the filler just to show that it is indeed active. And until we get some more movement or more talking, I don't see the point in doing another filler at this point. Um, God dang it. I'm making this shift so much harder on myself than it should because like I was hungry and now I'm like starving. uh at least there is a good place right next to me too that is open 24 hours, which is awesome. Especially when you can work a little bit later like me. Like there's a couple shifts I didn't get off till like 11:30, and I'm like I do not want to cook when I get home, but I'm hungry. Drive through breakfast burrito for like $12, completely loaded, easily like a pound. Just tear into that. Probably just do that after work. I love a great breakfast burrito with some salsa verde. Oh man. But yeah, guys. I mean, we do have select NFL here. We do have Series One, and we have Topps Chrome NBA. Select is the new release. We had a lot of movement, honestly, and again, all through the store, which is awesome. But we have stalled out on fillers. We had Nick was our one dropper for a filler, and that's because I put his bills in a filler, and then he just took them in full because it wasn't going. So we'll keep trying to make something happen. But at this point, yeah, let me know if you guys need or want anything. I've kind of just been talking about food. I was waiting to see if I could. I texted Boss Man to see about what the procedure for opening a box on stream would be, but didn't get a response. He's probably busy, so no big deal, but that's what I wanted to do. I was hoping to get some cards in the air, see something happen. The more cards we have in the air, the more people tend to come in. Just the way it is. I've also noticed if cards are in the air, like I scroll YouTube shorts sometimes, you know what I mean? And if cards are actively in the air, it seems that the YouTube shorts, that was, what the heck, sorry, phone opened up something on accident. That it will push the stream a little bit more. Like it doesn't matter if they have one viewer or 500. Like if something's actively going on, here we go. I'll just do it. I'll do it because why not? On that camera. Like even if I was just sitting there, I feel like more viewers come in. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong. People want to see cards in the air. Maybe one day I'll just bring in like my baseball and NFL PCs and show them off. Have cards in the air just to keep things moving. Got a lot, dude. Cash poor but card rich. Do we have any interest in this filler, guys? I can switch it out for another team. I can always try Series 1 as well if someone's interested in that, but the filler is 4-2, $13 per, 2 for 24. Tossback gets Cowboys, second spot gets Ravens, select NFL 247. Technically, I took like $2 off on the price just to make it a clean number for everybody. So it is a little bit under our team prices there. If you want any teams in full, please let me know. But yeah, it's been again, solid through the store, slow in the chat. Loved being able to talk with Donnie and Nick and Casey while he was here. And yeah, actually, Nick, if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see the guy who threw me. It's Muhammad. His last name's Khan. If you wanted to see that, that was a legit situation. Still threw me off. I'm trying to remember. I think Megatron signs in for the Lions in Select as well. And there's Barry Sanders parallels as well this year, I believe I saw. Like, they're really just putting everything there. Going to be an actual lucky break with an actual con. Right, though? If only I had the soundboard to be like, con! You know what I mean? Like, actually have that play if he hits. That would be great. I need to eventually see if we can get that stream deck to start playing, like, sounds like that, because that would make streams so much fun. Right? Yeah, I'm going to eventually figure out how to get this stream deck to work to play bits like that, because it does make the stream so much fun. Like, if Kaler comes in after someone calls him, I could just, like, play the bat signal noise that they did on the TV shows. It's the Kaler signal. And if you hit, I could do the Nickelodeon thing. Nick, 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 Nick. There's plenty of things I could do, I'm sure. There's a lot of things that I'd really love to do, but again, I'm learning how to get all of this running perfectly, and then I'm going to start exploring what I can do from that side. Because that would, again, having that kind of, again, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's small, but it makes the stream more interactive and feel more alive. Like, it just gives an opportunity for what do you call it? Also, like, especially if you have one specific for customers you know who are coming in like that, it can be fun. Hell, like, I may even have one where it's like that guy screaming, "Bold!" Like, when I just take my hat off sometimes, and, like, it's like someone could type in, like, SD Sports Cards bald, and it would just, like, prompt it to say, "Bold!" Like, that would be funny. I wouldn't even be hurt by that. Like, it would just be hilarious. That's the type of thing I'd love to do. But it's going to take a little bit of time, because I have the swing. Yeah, for sure. Swing. Dude, there's so much stuff that we could do. There's that one, what do you call it? I think it's that one SNL skit that was like, strike 8. Like, if we're opening baseball and, like, we're doing a guess, or if we ever do a guess and no one gets it, I would just literally play that strike 8 now noise. Just bad guessers and call it strike 8. Well, I may have gotten a response. Hey, I actually got a response. We'll see what happens. I may get to open cards on stream. Yay! We'll see. We'll see what happens. Although, Nick, you gotta make a deal with me. I'm gonna put 3 boxes on screen. I need you to pick the box if I do one. Deal? I'm not allowed to pick my own boxes. That's the way it works. Other people have to pick. And I'm honestly probably going to start researching what I can do to make... Oh, man. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I don't know how much of that was Ryan for the Pristine and how much of it was just a straight-up hot case, bro. Because I'm going to tell you, we sold one on the floor, and it was the exact same situation. Like, our shipment of Pristine is wild. If I could afford it, I'd love to do it. But I'm talking about, like, both shops. Dude, it was a god case of that, but our other cases were good too, dude. Like, again, there were, like, 14 colored in one of the boxes we sold at Mara Mesa, including a gunner out of 5. I'm trying to remember who the patch auto was, but it was out of, like, 75. It was, like, again, whatever shipment we got in a Pristine has been unreal. I'm waiting. We sold another one today in shop from, again, it's from the shipment, not from the same case, because that case is dead, obviously. But dude, yeah, no, that case is unbelievable. I mean, dude, when that started happening, I was here Saturday. I was supposed to leave at, like, I think 6 or 7. Yeah, 7. And I didn't leave until stream was over. Because it was just that good. Like, I've never experienced a case that good in my life in person. I've seen them on streams, but, like, seeing it live is a whole nother feeling of just, like, okay, Otani out of 15. Judge out of 15. Kurt's case hit. Like, why not? Like, that was just nuts. It truly was. Oh, we got a little spike here. If you guys are joining us, we have Select NFL Hobby on the screen, as well as a filler. 4 total spots, top 2 get in, $13 per, 2 for 24. Top spot gets the Cowboys, second spot gets Ravens in Select. Baseball has been hot, as we kind of were just talking about. We have Series 1 up on the screen. Jumbo, half case. We are still kind of waiting on our, like, we didn't hit a case hit out of that, which means usually is a gold mirror or an HFA, home field advantage. So we are waiting to see what is lurking there. And I'm going to talk about NBA just because it's been here forever. Please, if anybody has interest in these spots, just talk to me. I will work a deal with you. I'll do something. Like, we'll try to make something work for you. Because we have been slogging it. I have tried multiple fillers to no avail. So let me know. I swear, every time I do my spiel, we just lose everybody. Maybe I should just stop spieling. They don't like my sales. Nah, it's not even sales. I'm just trying to let people know what's going on. But no, like, dude, here's the thing. I've never seen anything like that in person. Again, it's very rare that someone can drop that much money and actually continually just make, like, by monetary value, be winning. That's basically like if somehow the slot machine at the casino was broken for, like, a solid 2 days, and you just kept going back to it, just kept pulling, and every time you couldn't do anything but win. The difference being the casino can void your jackpots. We can't void your jackpots here. You hit, you hit. And we're happy for you, too, versus the casino's all pissed. We're excited for you. Dude, it really was. No, it really was. Like I legit, no, I legit was almost like, again, I wasn't actually gonna do it, but I would like in my brain, I was like, I don't have the money for this, but my parents do. Let me call them and be like, hey, you want to buy 2 boxes at full price? And literally just be like, I will literally give you the profit money. Sorry, I'll give you all of your money back plus some profit. Let me just keep one of the cards. Like it was, yeah, it was just money. Dude, I don't know what the Otani out of 15 comps for, but the fact that he has Otani and Judge out of 15, like the pairing is unreal. The Kurtz case hit, I think, is probably at least $1,000 by itself. I just don't know, dude. It was unbelievable. And the amount of patch autos were just insane. It was everybody. Everybody. Although, ironically, we didn't hit a Kurtz patch auto. Like, was that the one guy who we didn't hit for a patch auto? I know we hit Kurtz numbered. Or even an auto. Like, it was the one, like, for me, it was interesting that, like, yeah, it was the Kurtz case hit, but there wasn't a Kurtz auto in a God case. Which is odd to me. Must be lurking. It's somewhere here. We got an hour left, guys. An hour left. If Boss Man responds back, I may end up ripping on here. I wish I had pristine money. I really do. I would do it right now, but I am a single man with what do you call it? Single man with no children, meaning that my tax return does not get any extra special credits. And with that being the case, I just kind of, I mean, let's put it this way. I got a top series 1, what do you call it? I got a top series 1 tax return. I didn't get a pristine or a prism or a select tax return. And y'all know the prices of that. And by y'all, I'm probably just talking to you, Nick, at this point again. Now, Nick, there is one thing I just thought of, though. If you are still out there, again, I'm not sure. Doesn't show me who the viewer is. What I'm curious about, if Topps decided to do like a series, because the NFL, I mean, no, the NFL season's not long enough for it. But if they decided to do like Topps NFL paper, and it came out at like 150 to 160 a box, I'd become a fan. Because if you make it accessible, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Chrome will be expensive. It should be. But basketball's always the most expensive. It always has been, probably always will be. It has the largest international market in terms of like actual countries. Japan, baseball has a huge international market as well, but again, it's more East Asia than anywhere because that's who loves it. Australia as well a little bit. But yeah, basketball is going to be expensive. I'm hoping NFL comes again. I'm not expecting it to be basketball, and I'm not expecting it to be baseball at 130. But I'm hoping it's like maximum 200. Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. I would buy the paper at 130 to 150. I mean, maybe creeping up to like 160, 170 would be my max. But if they're making it a $250, $300 box, they can go do whatever they want with it. I'll never shell out again for $300 of one auto. What do you call it? $300 for one auto of paper with like 2 numbered. It's just too expensive, dude. It doesn't, like, it can't possibly sell well enough. But like, yeah, if I'm looking at one auto and a couple numbered, and I'm getting it at 130 to 150, Oh, they will. They're going to. No, Midnight, no doubt. No, it sold too well for NBA for them not to. I think there's going to be a little bit more exclusive properties between the two though now. Like I'm pretty sure that things like again, your standards like Finest, what do you call it, Chrome and Paper, and stuff like that, I think are going to be across the board. Now I'm sure they might do something like Midnight, but probably call it something else. They could do Midnight as well, but again, I'm not worried about those thicker stock on card autos. Those are going to happen, man, and they're going to be nice, and it's going to be like, again, some of them are still going to have the acetate style finish where it's not chrome, but it's acetate, so it's still nice. Topps is good at that. Baseball has like a huge slew of just like, again, it's not higher end, but it's mid high end where the product's gorgeous and it does very well. I mean, you can think of like tier one. I mean, again, and then they do have the super high ends like Sterling and other stuff too. Like they don't falter there for baseball, and they're definitely going to go that way. It's about how much are they going to put out their first couple of years. They're going to need refinement of the product and everything else, and like because again, you have roughly 12 to 14 months of print runs of these products, and then you kind of have to start moving into your next class. So I'm hoping they do it, but again, it's just when you're used to a Panini release schedule where you're like almost 20 products deep every year between some retail exclusives and some, non-retail exclusives and all that, or some hobby exclusives and all that, it's tough moving to a 5 to 7 year product per year schedule. Like they're going to inherently bump up the cost of those products because there's just not as much to diversify their portfolio to make more of. Like whether you like it or not, Mosaic's probably just as much of a moneymaker as Prism for them at the end of the day because they sell more of it. So it's one of those things to keep in mind. That I think they will eventually catch up, but this huge inundation of licenses really scares me for the ability to produce a lot of products quickly. Midnight, I'm hoping they do, but I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if they called it like Fourth Down or something. The only thing I do hope, though, and this is just me speaking, like, again, I'm a fan of the royalty products Topps is doing, but I really hope they just do Dynasty for the sports fan. Like, keep Dynasty as a thing for NFL and NBA. That is the high-end product. It is always so sick. Yeah, it's expensive as hell. But they keep moving towards these royalty products, and while I like it, the problem is there's so many freaking cards compared to Dynasty that it ends up being delayed. And I mean, and not just delayed, I'm talking about like, I'll just put it this way, WWE royalty is 4 months behind schedule right now. It was supposed to release in like October, November-ish. And now the most recent WWE product will be Universe, which releases, I believe, next week. But that is also 4 months behind schedule. Like, it just keeps happening. And so what I'm saying is that, like, again, we're going to keep that, like, it's going to happen. But how long until we actually get consistent releases? Because it was, how long did it take for them to come out with Midnight? It was after, again, Chrome was what? December, right? Like early December? So it took them 2 to 3 months to release another product? And there's not another product slated for release for what? Another 3 to 4 months? That bothers me a little bit as a hobbyist. Because it's going to make products more expensive due to inherent scarcity. I mean, dude, Topps Midnight's freaking sick, though. I'll give you that. Sorry, I went on my Tops diatribe again for you. Well, here's the thing, Nick. It will and it won't. Because you have to remember the slowness helps your wallet to a degree. But if the team, but again, here's the thing: if the product is 3 times as expensive but only gets released a third of the time, you're still going to be paying the same amount at the end of the day. Just you'll just have more time to save up, I guess, in comparison. But it's still the same amount of money because, like, again, like, yeah, right now Panini's not a great example because they're again pushing everything out at once, so it's impossible to keep up because Prism, Optic, NT, and Select were all in like a 5-week period. Like, good luck if you're a fan of any of the. If you're a fan of 2 of those, it's hard. If you're a fan of 1 of those, it's already hard enough. But here's the thing: if you don't say you don't have all those, right? That's what but that's what I was saying is like, so here's the thing. If you actually split it up and you have a bunch of products and it is able to split demand up, then you can afford to buy into things like Select or whatever because certain teams are going to be cheaper there because of whatever. You know what I mean? The attention's elsewhere. If you have one product every 2 to 3 months that comes out and that's it, and it's $4,000, for a box, or, I don't know. Again, just I don't know what midnight is per box, but you see what I'm saying. Running a 2-box break is like $3,000 or whatever, versus 1,500 or 1,000. It just becomes so hard on the consumer, and it's why breaking's such a big thing now. And here's the thing: I love that we actually contribute a service now, because most people are pushed out of the ability to afford a single box nowadays. But again, I feel like that's a leaning into the breaking scenario. But dude, I'm sorry. At what point? Like, let's put it this way. I'm just gonna use Select as an example. Select is $800 a box. Let's find something that's similar to Select, but let's say it's just 50% more at $1,200 a box. Again, I'm rounding down and using clean numbers here. You're going to have to add a 50% price to every single one of those teams. Meaning the Giants would be over $300. Jacksonville would be over 200, or would be near 200. Cleveland would definitely be over 200. And it's that type of thing I'm talking about. All of a sudden, the Cardinals go from 24 to 36. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where all of a sudden you can't even participate as much. And it's not, and again, if the card sold that much higher, I'd be for it. But also, Topps has a history where, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, we can complain that Panini did too many parallels on a lot of numbered stuff. But dude, you can't hit Jack out of a Topps Chrome. It's like 2 to 3 numbered in an auto. It's just not the same. Personal Series 1 hobby. Let me make sure. I don't know if this was actually updated correctly. So, just 1 second. I just noticed that. I think yeah, I moved on. Oh, yeah. You got it. No, it didn't caps lock it. Good deal, TP. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and give. Let's see. Let's go ahead and. You want me just to pick a box for you, or? I know you don't have any audio. Alrighty. We get to rip. I'm going to take that as a yes if there's no response, because we don't have any on the table. All right. We got one for TP. Good deal. I need to fix that camera, though. Oh, whoops. That's right. I need to do it from here. Hey, look, Nick. We get to rip cards. Come on, you mouse. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, before I rip, let's see. I'm going to give just 1 second. I did pick a box. Just let me know if that's good TP. I don't want to rip without permission. And I'll give it a couple of minutes. If not, TP's a regular. I'm sure he's cool with me picking the box. We'll just give it a second. I got my sleeves, got some top loaders. Oh shit. Sorry. Coil's out there. We got multiple watchers. Hello, Mr. Coil. Let me before we do that, because I'm gonna give TP that chance. How you doing, John? He took some big old dude. Wow. Coming in late with the heavy hitters. Love it. Taking the Saints too. I've seen a bunch of Shaw. Love that. And the commies. Boom. You know what? While we're doing that, I'm gonna do this real fast too. Just while I'm ripping, that way people know. Let's move this. Oh, whoops. No, I don't want to rename it. Boom. Hope you're doing well, John. Oh, and I think he left. Alrighty. I'm going to take this as that is a good box to rip, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's switch the camera back over. Good luck, TP. Good luck. Let's see something awesome. Actually, sorry. I need to piss. God. Guys, this was straight weird camera angle. Straight caffeine. I killed it. I'm probably going to be up until like midnight, but I'll also get to clean my hands before I rip. Be right back. All right, we got clean hands, and we'll get to ripping. No viewers. No, I lose you, Nick. Oh well, let's see what happens. Good luck, TP. Good luck. Hopefully, there's a gold mirror or a 75th in here. HFA would be sick. Let's see what we got. Anybody still out there? You know what? It's been slow, so I'm still the only one here again. You know what? TP's doing that no watch mojo, I think, which is a real thing. Screw it. I might literally, right? No watch mojo is a real thing. Sorry, I'm totally sneaking here. I'm actually a fan. I don't see any fat packs, which means we probably have an auto, not a, what do you call it? Not a patch, which is good news. And you know what? Dude, what time is it? Is it like almost, what is it, 8:30? My phone's over here. Ugh. 8:50, holy crap. You know what? I don't know if anybody else is coming in here. We'll just do pack by pack. Why not? It's not typical, but it's personal. Let's see what we can get. Starting off with Andy Lara, Cody Freeman, Romy Gonzalez, Basayo on the rookie. I saw his 1-on-1 was hit already. Warming, Stevenson. Ooh, Brady House on the rookie on the Future Stars, and Brady House on the 75th. What do you call it? 75th redback throwback on the rookie. It's not a bad start. Pack 2. I personally prefer the pack by pack feel, but again, when we have a lot of cards, I totally get doing doing a full couple boxes at a time. Martinez, Patrick, Marcy, Trevor Rogers, Casey Mize, Caminero, Carson Williams, Imanaga, Patrick Bailey, Backus, Yin, and the insert of Skeens Yamamoto. Only risk of the pack by pack is that. Christopher Sanchez, Colson Montgomery, Schumann, Bednar, Ian Seymour, Fat, Clements, Ryan McMahon, Mizorowski, that's good. New Age Athletics, profiles of Randy Johnson, and Jose Soriano. Let me just double check. I just realized I wasn't looking for gold mirrors. So let me just make sure I didn't miss those. I have a bad habit of that. Yeah, no. There we go. Let's keep it going. That's something different I just saw. Freed, Christian Moore. You see that. Langlers, Dalton Rushing on the Future Stars. Scooble, Brown, Crochet, Rafaela, Miguel, Brian Bello, O'Neal Cruz. Oh, that's what I saw backwards. Oh, out of 250. Sean Manaea, our first numbered. Very nice. For the Mets. That's right. That's what I saw backwards. I forgot that the color's always backwards here. First numbered, Sean Manaea out of 250 for the Mets. Clean that up a little bit. Let's see an Anthony. Let's see a big Anthony. Mauricio, Cags, Moreno, Matt Shaw, the Nationals card, Buxton, that Bradley Rodriguez guy, the name throws me every time. Yankiel Fernandez for the Rockies on the 75th. We're getting great. We're getting rookies on the 75th. Not bad. That is not guaranteed whatsoever. Those have all sorts of players. And Future Stars of Kobe Mayo. Bryce Miller to start. Luis Morales, Freeland, Contreras, Beck, Young, Casey, Riley, Brown, Alejandro Kirk. We've got a holo of Lennon Sosa for the White Sox. We need some of these rookies, guys. Come on. Pick up. And Ezekiel Tovar. Interesting. Starting off with an insert. Butler, Beatty, Cruz, Future Stars, Bubba Chandler. That's good. All right, Nelson, Jeffers, Future Stars of Luis Angel Acuna, who's not even on that team anymore. New Age Athletics, Brian Bello, O'Neal Cruz, and the Yanquiel Fernandez, who we just saw in the 75th version. Or sorry, not the 75th, the 1991 throwback version. We got the Dodgers duo. Very nice. Dean Kremer, Zach Wheeler, Logan Webb, Joe Adell, Andrew Vaughn, Yastrzemski, Brad Gully again, Brendan Dunn, Astros. We've got a Vladdy Jr. on the big ticket and Miguel Vargas. We're still, again, there's still a lot to go. Looks like we have another 75th in this pack. Or not 70. I always call it a 75th. Dang it. Cam Schlitter. Very nice. Benintendi. Darvish. Carson Seymour. Phillies. Jackson Merrill. Tommy Edman. I actually went to high school with his wife. Carlos Cortez. Bobby Witt Jr. Mookie Betts. Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the auto. Very nice. For the Yankees. Okay. On card 75th auto. Very, very nice. Okay. Okay. I was right. I didn't feel a patch. Not numbered, but still. I don't think it's numbered. No, not numbered, but still. Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the auto. Sick. Especially picking one box. It is not guaranteed that you're going to, what do you call it? You're just going to get an auto. And I mean, Jazz, it may not be a rookie, but Jazz is a solid, solid player, guys. Matt McLean, Willie Adames, Brandon Garcia, Hunter Goodman, Ben Lively, Luke Raley, Jeremiah Jackson, Jacob Young, the A's, Ronald Acuna Jr., Bryce Harper on the 91 throwback, and Juan Burgos. It's a very nice Jazz Chisholm. I'm actually... So getting an autograph in one box of hobby is definitely not an easy feat, let alone getting somebody who has name recognition. So, that's awesome. Mackenzie Gore, Cesar Prieto, Fernando Tatis, Brandon Walter, Taylor Trammell, Kevin Gussman, Mason Barnett, Mike Trout, Chris Bubich, Eric Lauer, Peyton Tolley, and Blaze Alexander. Usually there's 2 to 3 numbered parallels, so there should be at least one more lurking here. We'll see what's there. Jose Barrios, Will Banfield, Pavin Smith, Sean Manea, Sawyer Gibson Long, Jonathan Aranda, Maximo Acosta, Jose Altuve, Clayton Kershaw, Sonny Gray, Caminero on the 75th. Or 75th. God, I always do that. 75 on the throwback. Alrighty. Birdsong. Royals. Profar. Bautista. Trey Turner. Grant Taylor. Michael Bush. The Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida. Brandon Marsh. James Wood. James Wood on the team color border. That is sick, dude. Those sell super, super well. Wow. This is turning into a really, really great personal. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's... Well, one, what do you call it? One break for tonight, and it's awesome. Cool. That is a super short print, or a short print of James Wood. Jeez Louise. And Kyle Karros. Dude, sick. And we still have more left, and the silver, and the silver pack. Let's clean that up. Yeah, we still got quite a few packs left. Jeez. Great box, man. Can we get lucky with an HFA or a gold mirror too? That would be nuts. Ben Rice. Colby Thomas. Nico Horner. Nick Gonzalez. Kennedy Corona. Andrew Abbott. Landon Roop. Didier Fuentes. Brady Singer. Logan Webb. Chase Burns on the big ticket. Oh, that's a rookie. And Geraldo Perdomo. You still out there, Nick? This is actually a... Dude, I know you don't do a lot of baseball, but this is actually a really beyond good box of Series 1. Like, yeah, it's normally not this solid, especially with more packs left to go. The James Wood, again, if that was like a Roman Anthony, that thing would be expensive as hell, but the James Wood is still super nice. The Chisholm is unprecedented. And we should still have like another numbered or short print or something. Dylan Smith. Davis Martin. Elias Diaz. Shinosuke Ogasawara. That's a heck of a name. I'm used to a shit. Oh, his name's Mickey Money. I thought his name was Mickey Mousiak. I'm like, what the heck? Troy Johnston. Travis Adams. Kyle Manzardo. Otto Kemp. Rookie Hollow. Yeah, this is a very, very, very good personal. Like a very good personal. Dude. Oh, sorry. I left Lindor behind. Nolan McLean. Michael Harris II. Anthony Volpe. Austin Wells. Brady House. Wilson on the Rookie Cup. Alvarez. Zach Maxwell. Big pitcher. Jorge Soler. Bailey Ober. Kelvin Sampson on the first pitch. I think that's Mattress Mac. And Dominic Canzone. All right, we got 4 more packs, and then the silver pack. So 5 technically. All right, Cole Young, Mason Miller, Andrew McCutcheon, Chase Burns. There's a Roman Anthony. It's nice to see him finally. Actually, you know what? You're gonna go over here for sleeving and casing. Zach Nito. Caleb Durbin, Marcelo Mayer, Raleigh Judge Pasquantino, Carlos Narvaez, and CJ Cafis. All right. Usually there's one more numbered. Usually there's 2 numbered. I mean, again, the short print and whatever else could take its place, but who knows? We'll see. Cool Crushers. I'll double check everything just in case I did miss like a, what do you call it? A gold mirror or something. Again, it's a little bit easier this year. Augustin Ramirez, Trey Turner, Spencer Strider, Matt Strom, Otto Kemp, we got his hollow right over there. Lennon Sosa, 75th of McCutcheon, and Brenton Doyle. Got 2 more regular packs left. There should be some stuff. There should be something lurking. Should be. That down there for just a second. All right. We have the Raleigh Judge Caminero for the home run leaders. Bregman, Yamamoto, Pajes, Dane Myers, Lucas Giolito, New York Mets, Matt Olson, Stephen Kolek, Lazaro Estrada, Gavin Williams, and Evan Carter. All right, last pack. There should be one more numbered or something hiding in here, guys. There should be. Guys, I mean, yeah. Oh, there's guys in here. Yay. It's multiple. All right, let's see what we got. Tigers. Christian Yelich. Vinny Pasquantino. Kyle Stowers. Key Brian Hayes. Cubs. J-Rod. Logan Gilbert. Alex Freeland, Rafael Devers, Michael Bush, and Bob Seymour. I'm going to double check everything, make sure I didn't miss anything. Usually there's more than one numbered in there, but the James Wood national team logo may have taken that place, let's be honest. And the Chisholm on card is really great. I'm just going to double check everything real fast. And then we'll get to our silver pack. So much paper to go through. I already went through these guys. Yep. Let's just check the rookies real fast, and then we'll do the silver pack. Rookies are looking all clear. No gold mirror missed. I would just hate to do that. Yep, we're good there. And let's go ahead and do our silver pack. Good luck. This is where it can get kind of nuts. Is that an auto? Buster Posey. Ooh, I love that Jeter, dude. Jeter. It's a sick Jeter. Gunnar Henderson and Kyle Tucker. Last Kyle Tucker Cubs card you're going to find. No numbered, no auto in the silver pack, but honestly, still a sick break. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve encase some final stuff here for you. But yeah, for a personal, that is crazy, crazy good. I don't know what the wood comp's for, but I'm sure it's nothing small. No rookies in that silver pack either, but dude, that throwback Jeter chrome is honestly so sick. Cameron and Harper are big enough names for that. Why not? All right, and obviously any of the bigger names will be sleeved and or top loaded after this. And let's just go ahead and do our recap. Honestly, again, for the price, crazy good. Bryce Harper on the 75th, Junior Caminero, our Chrome Pack, Gunnar Henderson, Buster Posey. Again, Jeter doing his throw. Honestly, very well centered too. Kyle Tucker. We got a Roman Anthony base. Lennon Sosa on the hollow. Yanquiel Fernandez on the 75th. The 91 throwback rookie. Brady House on the 91 throwback rookie. This is where it starts getting a little bit spicier. Otto Kemp hollow. Sean Manaea out of 250. And our two big hits, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Jazz Chisholm Jr. 91 throwback auto, and James Wood team color border match. Sick break. Thank you, TP. Thank you for helping me out tonight. We do have about 15 minutes left on stream, guys. If there's anything else I can do for anybody, let me know. And by anybody, I do mean you, Nick, because there's no one else. got about 15 minutes left on stream, and then I will not be back with y'all until Saturday. Well, I mean, I'm not going to be on stream, but I'm not back until the shop till Saturday. I do appreciate you hanging out with me most of the night, dude. I really do. Helps keep everything going for sure. Oh, someone crashed. Jeez. Jet select for David. Got you, David. It's now on main. That's right. Let me go ahead and take care of that in the store for you, too. Already got it pulled up. Yes, I do. Save. Taking care of for you, David. Where you been all night, man? We're at the very end now. Only break we did was for TP, although it was a very solid box. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Auto, James Wood team logo border. What do you call it? Got the Derek Jeter what do you call it? The Derek Jeter Chrome Mojo in the hobby pack. And then what else was it? They got an Otto Kemp Hollow, and then it was Brady House and Yanquiel Fernandez on the 91 throwbacks. Kyle Tucker, Buster Posey, Derek Jeter, and Gunnar Henderson on the Mojo backs. Pretty sick. We are coming down to our last 5 minutes of stream. After we're done with that, I gotta run to the restroom because it's just what I do. And then, yeah, I'll be in the shop Saturday, but I will not be, what do you call it? I will not be on stream. I'm going to be working the shop all day. Final 3 minutes. If anybody does need anything from me, guys, please let me know. Just cleaning up this desk. As it is a little bit of a mess right now. dropping stuff everywhere tonight. Alright, guys, last minute. Appreciate everybody again. Seriously, was a fun week. I'll be back with y'all on stream next week. Yeah, should be a blast. Yeah, and thank you, TP, for the rip tonight. Kept me from doing nothing, which was great. Ryan will be with y'all for the next 3 days. Please help him push those brakes. I'm sure, I mean, we're close on a lot now, so I'm sure it'll go. But yeah, thank you again, guys. This was Mike with SD Sports Cards, signing off, and I'll be with y'all again next week. Have a good night.